So this is a quick video to show you what's going on around here. These are the first roses to bloom. I love this rose. Looks like a gardenia. And of course this is my beautiful Margaretha. It's a climber. I have planted one out back on the trellis, so I'm hoping to see it climb for a change. I've kept this one as a bush just because it's in a pot, so there we go. Ooh. End of the Icelandic poppies. These are my new roses. They're doing very well. Just getting their big start for the year. Beautiful rhododendron. I love this one. Right now, it's my most, well, what should I say, beautiful. It's been here ever since I moved in, so it was planted before I lived here, so it's had a good head start. Fuchsia's in bloom. Boy, my avocado tree is all blooms. Always blooming, never fruiting. That's its motto. Last of the Texas bluebells. This is kind of the uncared for end of the garden. The Chinese snowballs are beginning. And the Texas bluebells are ending. My little lettuce patch. I just realized I have two different types of chives. I think this pink one over here mutated to a pink flower. Lots of lemons. And my Wilgilla. It is spectacular this year, as is my 7-foot-tall chard. And my garlic patch, coming along just fine. Love my garlic. Thinking of pulling that rhododendron out. It's really ugly. I got it on sale. Never does anything spectacular. Alliums, they're blooming all over the yard. Kitty loves to go for a walk. Lots of iris in bloom. Roses still are just thinking about it. Not many blooms on those babies yet. This is my wisteria tree. I've pruned it to be a tree instead of a vine. It's very showy. My timber bamboo, boom boom. And my gorgeous velvety irises. Love these irises. Looks rather blurry to me. Okay. More iris, more iris. Looks like the iris needed to be staked. So, dew we're having, I guess, just caused them to get too heavy and they fell over. This is my new hydrangea garden. It's a pretty iris. It's the old pipe I had in the yard. Never knew what to do with it. For about 25 years, it just rolled back and forth out of my way. Finally planted a tree in it. It's doing very well. Lots of growth this year. This is my new hedge going around the border. We'll see what happens there. Needs a lot of weeding, but I can't bend over yet, so it's gonna have to wait. Roses, nothing yet. It's gonna be spectacular though when they decide to do something. My little pine is blooming. Little purple buds. I haven't figured out how to focus this thing yet. There. There I go. We're a little more in focus now. This little iris, boom. It is not in focus. There we go. It's one of my newer ones. It's brown and yellow. So we only got one bloom this year, so. There's my Joseph's coat. It bloomed all winter. It's still blooming, whereas none of the other ones are. Here are the delphiniums I bought at the Vander something's place. That's my Joseph. Ooh, almost fell over. Ooh, Charmaine. This is a real rose from 1800s. It's a beautiful rose. Does great. There's some of the marguerites that I bought when we were down there somewhere. I think Annie's. Julia Child. My ceanothus that blooms all year round. My miniature roses coming on. And Gee, got a little interrupted by a phone call there. Anyway, hope it focuses here. Look at this rose. It's huge. It's as big as my head. It's called Brandy. And, it's taken a long time for it to get going, but now it's over 6 feet tall. And got cat help now. Over here is Rev d'Ord. A friend of mine gave it to me because it was too big for her yard. Now it's getting too big for mine. I need a trellis to put it on. But the Rev d'Ord is one of the highest rated roses of all time, rated by rose growers. Here's my viburnums, rhododendrons, Japanese iris. This is another spectacular rose. It's just opening. My little daisies, they don't open until the sun comes out, so they're just sitting there asleep. Probably not the best plant for Humboldt County. It's my white rhododendron. This poor little thing. I don't think it likes to be on the hillside. Oops, wild lupin just came up wild. It's taken over the whole garden. It's my woodland garden right there. A little more over here, and then out back I'm planting the salvias. All the ones we got in the Vacaville. Miniature conifer garden. They're kind of not miniature anymore. So that's all that's going on in the garden right now. It's a nice time of year. Makes me hopeful that I'm going to have a beautiful garden this year with no weeds.